cold front, guys. It's like 60 degrees out here. First major cold front. Right around a full moon. I think we have a full moon on the 17th. We start seeing those big bull reds every October. So this is definitely the cold front. I think today is the 12th. So yeah, I think one more week. Got a trip this morning. Let's go see what this little cold snap did to them. I'm hopeful. All right. No, it's too early. This is it, guys. The first major cold front. And when I say major, it's 60 degrees, but tomorrow it's getting down to the 50s overnight, not like during the day. We start getting these cold snaps, full moon. I think I said the 17th earlier. Yep. The 17th, we'll have a full moon. I had a much more advanced fisherman than I a few years ago teach me about like that, the reds movements, the bull reds movements. And that's what he told me. He said, once we get that first big cold snap and a full moon, that's when the big bull reds show up. And it proved true last year. Last year was the first time I tested that theory. And it's going to bring the water temps down, guys. We're going to get into that pompano temperature, that's 68, 72, 73. And I believe, fingers crossed, that we should be hot and heavy by tournament time. We are less than a month out for the tournament. Historically, I've always done the fall tournament in October, either mid or late October. But I pushed it out to the second week in November. And the reason I did that, guys, looking back at my channel, that my channel is a great record. Like when I want to know what I was catching last year, I can just look back at the YouTube channel. I am 100% catching pompano through November into December, guys, every year. And nice ones, and not like picking one off here and there, like every trip. So I pushed it off this tournament to hopefully bring more in, like there'll be more around. You know, it's tournament weekend, guys put a lot into this. They travel, things like that. I'd like to, you know, have them catching a lot of pompano instead of just like, you know, picking off one or two a day. A lot of these guys are bringing meat back home and things like that. You know, they're using PTO to come do this, to come fish the tournament. So yeah, let's try to like, let them have as much fun as possible is really the theory behind that, pushing out those dates. All right, guys. That's my trip. I am going to show you some footage from yesterday while I'm getting on the beach. What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Pensacola, Florida this morning. We did get out of Perdido because of a grass situation. There was a lot of grass reported to me yesterday. And I had a big trip this morning. I didn't want to risk it. So I got some reports of it being clean to the east here. So that's what we're doing. Shop's gonna get open late today. Hurricane Milton buried through Tampa last night. Just the devastation of these storms is unreal, guys. It's like I have this thankful feeling and guilty feeling all at the same time. We have managed to escape two major hurricanes back to back here in Northwest Florida, the coast of Alabama. So you're thankful, but you also don't want to express too much like excitement about that because of all the lives that are being lost. All right, man, I'm gonna throw this one out here, okay?
Sometimes.
All right, that one's on right there. That one's on right there, that middle rod. Had a little hit over here. You feel him? No. All right. Something hit it. Yep. All right, so now I'll just start figuring out the pattern, right? I got that one fairly close. I put this one mid-range, and when I say mid-range, from where we're standing to the bar.
Okay.
So that's where we got hit, and it happened pretty quick. So I want to do another one out there. With these are set. They got a heavy enough weight on it for when it hits, it's gonna stay where it's gonna stay. And one or two things will happen. It'll be very obvious, bam, 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 bam. Or that rod will stand straight up and there'll be a big bow in your line. That means it's hit it and it's running in on you. And the name of the game out here is just keeping it tight. Like if you start dropping your rod tip and giving them slack, they'll either bite through or they'll wiggle off, because depending on how big that hole is in their mouth, you know? All right, keep him tight. Pull up, all right, hold on. Reel down, keep the slack, stop reeling. Pull up, pull up, pull up. No, not hard. You're just pulling him to the beach.
Oh, I got you.
Pulling him to the beach, there you go. Fight him in. Get into a little slow dance with him. If he wants to run, just follow him. All right, see, he's way down the beach. Follow him, kind of get in front of your line. You're gonna have to get him over that bar. That's when they'll squirrel off on you. Oh, all right, slow it down, slow it down. That's a big cat. All right, we got some kitties out here. I got him. That guy will sting you. All right, guys, we are gonna try out the super bait. This is a bait that's being developed for the shop only. I'm not trying to market this like in a wide range or anything like that. Just something for the locals, for the visitors coming in, for a different bait option out there. And this bait, guys, I know it works. I just want to know if you guys are going to use it. It's got a pretty strong smell to it. Not fishy, but a certain ingredient that's in it. But that ingredient is universally known to attract fish. So I've got a big batch of it made up. It's the first large batch I've ever had. And I've been passing it out at the shop, been fishing it. But I'd like to show you guys that it's producing fish. And for you to come by and grab you a couple of it, free of charge, and fish it, and just give me some feedback. Good job, buddy. Are y'all keeping fish? I'm gonna keep them in case y'all don't.
Yeah, that's good.
There we go, guys. Florida Pompano in the box.
So what is this?
I'll fillet it for you and eat it. And listen, there's a food truck next to my shop. They'll do a catch, clean, and cook for you. There we go, guys. Right at schoolie size. He's about 12 inches. We'll get this one in the box, see if we can get a few more. We got 12 guys out here today. So we have the opportunity for a massive undertaking of pompano. right, guys, not bad. I didn't know what to really expect. I mean, we got Hurricane Milton slamming land right now. And I know it's far away from us, but it did come up the Gulf of Mexico. But it is pristine conditions out here, guys. It is beautiful. Now again, we are on Pensacola Beach. I'm not sure what's going on in Perdido. I'm gonna get back to the shop and take a peek at the water before I open the doors. Guys, that was one of the, I don't want to say hardest trips, but I would say out of 4, almost 5 years of doing this, I worked harder on that trip than I think I ever have in the past. There was a lot of dudes out there I was trying to keep happy, y'all. Luckily, the stars aligned for me and we had some action and really like non-stop action. There was a couple times where it went kind of dormant, but really the whole 3 hours, 3.5 hours, it was pretty busy. Obviously not everything that like I wanted to catch, but for somebody that doesn't saltwater fish, that's never beach fish, like really catching anything is exciting. I want to talk about my last video. It has caused a little upset in the industry, which I knew it would. That was the point of the video. But after rewatching it and after talking to a few folks that I respect in the industry, you know, maybe I was a little harsh. I'm not apologizing for nothing. I'm not retracting on anything I've said, but I guess not everybody's in the same position as me, right? Not everybody has a shop that they can sell products through and things like that. And like receiving free product for promotion, it is a cool thing. All content creators do it. I did it for years, but the point I was trying to make, and again, rewatching the video, I thought I harped on that a few different times, but I believe I just got off so much into my rant that the focus of the video kind of got lost. But what I was trying to get people to think about, and when I say people, other content creators, pro staff and all that, like, don't let these companies determine so much for products, guys. That's what I'm getting at. Like, who you can hang out with, what clothes you can wear, what posts you can and cannot like. I have gotten scolded for that before, guys, from companies. Like, why did you like our competitor's post? Like, it was a good post. I liked it. So that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, these companies, they have too much power over us, content creators, for product. You want to start talking about dollar bills and things like that? Now that we're paying you and we don't want you to do X, Y, and Z, and we don't want you to wear X, Y, and Z, you know, that's a conversation I would be willing to have. Like, my buddy couldn't wear a panhandle, like he was gonna get in trouble if he wore a panhandle salt hat, man. A guide business, because it's a different brand. And again, there is no paycheck coming to him every month. That's what fired me up, guys. I couldn't believe it. I'm not mad at him or anything like that. Like, I understand. I've been in those positions too. And those are things that, especially young creators, we will get sucked into. We will do what we're told for free product. You know, where do you draw the line? That's it, guys. No more rants from me on camera. I apologize. We do have a visitor coming today, guys. Hopefully he comes. Said he should be here in about an hour. And I have my live fishing report I gotta do in 2 hours. I'm gonna be a bit busy Friday, guys. Busy Friday. Oh, I know what you're saying. Absolutely.
You have to be very selective.
Absolutely. So I got a company that I'm talking to. That's the only reason that I'm even going with them and talking to them is because there's no minimum. I mean, there's no minimum order. Like, I don't have to order 3,000. He's like, dude, you can order one pair of pants.
That's good.
And he's super cool guy too.
Cool.
So I've got some stuff. He's gonna send me some stuff to fish and try out. And then I'm gonna bring some stuff like that in, like some shorts and some pants. They got the waterproof pockets, all that good stuff. Nice. Yeah.
And I don't know, like the.
I don't have the room for it either.
Room for it either.
Yeah. Yeah, but the hats are perfect. Yeah, the hats are perfect.
Yeah, man. Cool.
What do I owe you? Okay, so let me do the math.
So do that.
Thanks, Tony.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's got some stank on it. Like, I'm smelling it right now.
No, it's still pretty firm.
Yeah, that's what I was telling you in the text.
Yeah.
I think I was hooking it through the shell.
Yeah,
because I
and the
can't
shell was coming
because
out.
I can't see what I'm really doing with it.
Yep, and it was just peeling off. Yeah, that's not like
It's not bad at all. I used it all morning.
It's not because it's bread.
Yeah, the consistency is great. It's not caking up on my fingers.
Good.
I'm not.
You're not having your fingers not dyed afterwards.
Nope, I'm not getting
Good.
any kind of pink or anything like that on my fingers.
What about other people you've given it to?
I've given it to, who did I give it
That one
to?
guy comes all the time. So it's right here.
I've given it to, I think, 3 people. I haven't had it, they haven't been back. Cool, guys, got some hats in. Tony brought these hats in. The old Pompano curved bill. Got the fish gum on the side. These are great hats. These are the flex fits. Oh yeah. It's looking nice. And we got another package. This did not float up in the Gulf of Mexico. This is the OP bait soak, guys, so we will be prepping some shrimp. Small companies, baby. That's what we like to support here in the shop, guys. Fishcom is hardly a small company, but you know what I mean. I don't think I have like one major, like big brand of anything in this shop. Maybe the Assassin rods, they're pretty big. The GT ice creams. So I guess you could call that like, you know, like an established company. But everything else is very small time. A lot of garage operations. Look, it's Rick.
It's just nobody important.
It is Rick. Stocking up, baby. All right, guys, that does it for that one. I have the Pompano Showdown coming up, guys. We're like 3 weeks out. You can find all information about that tournament at panhandlesalt.com. Go under the tournaments tab. Registration for the main event is $40. Then we have our cameraman Ron category, $15, biggest whiting. And then like always, we have the kids, 3 winners, $15 to enter a child under 16 years old. I figure if they can't drive and get the spots, then they're considered a child in tournament eyes. Headline sponsor and producer of our first place prize is Redfin Fishing, guys. He's got $1,000 on the line plus a custom beach cart. As always, all winners will get a Panhandle Salt bucket full of goodies. Sponsors will be set up at the weigh-in, guys. This is a great time to save on shipping, right? Benjamin Beach Wheels will be there. Deerfield Fabrication may or may not. He's still kind of on the fence if he's going to make the journey. Frisky Fins, Surf Pro Tackle, Bird of Prey, Tony from Fish Gum will be there. There's a lot of big names in the surf fishing industry going to be there like always. So you guys, make sure you come to the weigh-in, fish or not. It's just a good time. Get to mingle with everybody, get some products, and show those sponsors some support leading up to the tournament also, guys. The way this tournament is set up is sponsors pay the payouts, and then angler registration money goes for the donations for the charitable cause and tournament cost. So all the money that's paid out for winners comes directly from sponsors. So you guys show them some love, get some of their products, fish their products, get some pictures, guys, get some video. They love that stuff. I'm about to go eat with JJ over here. See y'all on the next one.